In the news tonight, man stabbed to death by his reputed wife at Golden Grove.
You can't be in an abusive relationship, and he only came back out to the interior 1 week ago. Or, yeah, a week and a half ago. So it's impossible for you to be in an abusive relationship and choose to stay here. Right? While he was out in the interior for months, why didn't you leave?
No, he's not an abuser.
And a current employee, along with a former employee of Kaieteur News, among several arrested, following multi-million-dollar robbery.
My cameras caught an ex-employee that used to work with me, red-handed.
A woman is now in police custody following the stabbing to death of her reputed husband on Monday. Dead is Michael Wilson of Lot 108 Sideline Dam, Golden Grove, East Coast, Demerara. The police are reporting that the couple were having domestic problems, and the deceased frequently accused the suspect of being unfaithful and would physically and verbally abuse her. Further, it was noted by the police that during an argument on Sunday, the victim told the suspect that she was ending their relationship and she would be returning to her parents' home. The police are reporting that the suspect and Michael Wilson were at home when they got into a violent argument, and while the suspect was in the process of packing her belongings to move out of their home, the victim, who was armed with a knife, assaulted the suspect and cut her on the left forearm. The suspect disarmed him and dealt him 2 stabs to his abdomen. Family members of the dead man are not buying that story. They are claiming that the suspect was very abusive to the man, who most of the time works in the interior. His father and sister said they had a family get-together planned for Monday, but then they were greeted with the sad news.
100 out of 100, 1,000,000%. Okay, we were very close. Loving son, dearly. The blue was like not elephant, a tractor, a bulldozer. Hit my stomach.
So he was very loving. He was very quiet. He's not a hasty person, right? If you know him, you ask anybody, he's not hasty. It's common sense. You can't be in an abusive relationship, and he only came back out to the interior 1 week ago. Or, yeah, a week and a half ago. So it's impossible for you to be in an abusive relationship and choose to stay here. Right? While he was out in the interior for months, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave? You had ample time to leave because no one was in the house. You alone was up here. He had a big gouge on his left hand. There's no way that a man with a big gouge on his hand could actually try to harm you. Out to this defense, if she had hold his hand, I think he would have tried to hold on his hands. He wouldn't try to run for anything else. He was defenseless. He had no weapon. In a bedroom.
Neighbors who were close to the 40-year-old man said he returned home a week ago with a wound to his hand. The woman recalled Michael running and calling for help, drenched in blood.
So I had my back door open, and upon peeping, I just peep out on the back door, right? And I saw my neighbor, Michael Wilson. He was gushed in blood from his head down to his toe, his whole body. And the blood was gushing from his abdomen. And he was bleeding profusely, and he was calling out for my cousin, Odie, Odie, in a low tone of voice. So I ran, I decided to pull him back my head inside, and I start screaming. I said, oh my God, this girl stabbed up Mikey. Yeah, come out. And I don't know who came out, his assistant, but everybody like start. And then my gentleman told me, he said, calm down and call 911, which I did, right? No, he's not an abuser, because he was with my a police girl prior to this relationship with her, you know? And she now, apparently she don't want, she's too, to me, like she's too overprotective, she's too jealous. She don't want Mikey to talk to nobody. My cousin used to be coming over here and he used to dwell downstairs. She had to put a stop into it. And you just get people running in and out every minute. But she got to know that at the end of the day that this place is Michael's father's place and not his place or our place. She live here. She don't speak to nobody. She don't say morning or good afternoon to nobody.
I was coming over. Only thing with me, I have a problem, right? So I can't walk fast, I gotta walk slow. So by the time I meet halfway for come in the yard now, I hear me say, because I come just now, hollering out, because you like you run over. And I turn back. When I turn back now, I holler out for neighbor for they come over for help me, because it's over at me coming, for help me for get the ambulance and thing. Mikey and I no abuse relationship. Mikey never knock she. Nike, she always running up to you. She always. If na your phone she breaking up, he can't communicate with nobody, nothing at all. She get it inside there, he can't even come out for that. Me was the only neighbor he coming over by we, and he did downstairs by me. Saturday night he went out, is me come and dress. He and dress home. He got to hide and dress over me, he got to use me cologne, everything.
Wilson died while receiving treatment at the hospital. The injured woman is being treated at the Georgetown Public Hospital, where she is currently under police guard.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and Igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
The police have detained several persons, including a former employee and current employee of Kaieteur News, as the lawmen probe the multi-million-dollar robbery, which took place early Monday morning at Kaieteur News, Stephon Street, main office. So far, the lawmen have recovered over $6 million, a firearm, magazines, and ammunition. Publisher of Kaieteur News, Glenn Lal, said an ex-employee was caught on camera and that the video helped to crack the case.
My cameras caught an ex-employee that used to work with me, red-handed, and later we were told that he confessed and told the police that one of the internal security that worked the night, they planned it. And they carried out the break-in, stick-up, and with a safe, in which they take a significant amount of money, because it was the weekend, and you know, bank don't work on the weekend.
Lal, who has been outspoken on the resources of this country, said he's disappointed and hurt.
if I am to measure, put a measurement to how I feel about that crime, that criminality that took place with my ex-employee and the security towards his business, it's just a 1% hurt I have within me as to the criminality that is going on in this country that the Guyanese people are just looking over, walking ahead, and not paying attention to. Crimes of this nature should not happen in this country. With the kind of wealth we have, no one should be planning or plotting to go into a business safe or a business draw to steal. They should have been getting a proper salary when the month comes. Every public servant you see out there should have been carrying home a decent salary to pay their rent, pay their light bill, and feed their family. But what is going on here, my friend, with all this wealth we have, is that our leaders are creating, they're harboring much huge criminality with our wealth. And I want you, the people, you, the media people, to understand this, because you are also affected by what is happening here.
The entire robbery was caught on camera, and it was the surveillance footage that aided in the arrest of the suspects. The police are reporting that a former employee, Ryan Wharton, confessed to police investigators that he was the mastermind behind the robbery. He also implicated the current internal security officer, Joshua Jr., of the newspaper company, who was held up at gunpoint by the suspects in the matter. The men went straight to their accounts department, broke the door, and took the safe with the cash and made good their escape in a waiting car, which has since been seized by the police. The vehicle was borrowed from a cousin of the mastermind. The investigations are ongoing.
Laughter is the best medicine to relieve some of your stress. Cigars and Cognac, Eco Bar and Lounge presents Comedy Tuesdays this and every Tuesday, featuring Chow Pao, Mark Edwards and others. If that's not enough, come sing your heart's content at our Karaoke Wednesdays. Every Wednesday is a song-filled Wednesday with lots of prizes to be won. Or enjoy our Cocktail Thursdays, the Cigars and Cognac way, with over a dozen mixtures to choose from. Buy one cocktail and get the other one free, with entertainment provided by Gully Raps. Don't waste another Friday night. Kickstart your weekend at Cigars and Cognac, Champagne City. Bottle special all night on Moet and Bel Air Rosé, as top DJs entertain the house to keep the vibes pumping as the champagne flows. This and every Friday, Champagne City. Come enjoy the vibes at your favorite entertainment spot. Laugh, have a beer, enjoy mouth-watering cutters at Cigars and Cognac. For reservations, call 678-4792.
Pro Media Professional Live Streaming Service. Experience the difference when it's live. Pro Media provides you a complete range of live and demand streaming solutions, no matter what your special event may be. Weddings, funerals, concerts, press conferences, conventions, seminars, workshops, meetings, religious events, and more. For more information, call 669-5376 or 609-5264. Experience the difference when it's live.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
Luknath Prasad, one of two men arrested in connection with 14 pounds of cocaine hidden in Curry, today pleaded guilty to drug trafficking. Prasad appeared in the Diamond Magistrates Court. He will be sentenced on October 30th. However, the magistrate ordered that the man remain in custody until the sentence is handed down. The 36-year-old man was an outgoing passenger at the Chalijagan International Airport. At the time, the drugs were discovered in 2 bowls of curry last week. He was heading to New York. A second person, 43-year-old Manzil Ali, was arrested at his Sophia home after Pusod was detained by ranks of the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit. Ali, when he appeared in court, pleaded not guilty. He was remanded to prison until November 3rd. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.